this is an investigative hearing. We are not witch-hunting anybody. We are here to just unravel the facts. And collectively, I believe we can work together to bring about a better Niger Delta. The National Assembly is an integral part of the Nigerian project. And one thing is definite. We need the cooperation of everybody to be able to do what we need to do. Thank you very much.
Professor Kemebradikmo Ponde. I'm the acting MD, CEO of the NDDC. But let me just say that we are not comfortable with the chairman of this committee presiding over a matter in which he is an accused party. The NDDC has over the time accused the Honorable Olubumi Tunji of different crimes against the NDDC and its people, and he has responded in press. He's an interested party, and we do not believe that the NDDC can have justice because he cannot sit in his own case. And we have no issues with appearing before committees because we have appeared before the Senate Ad Hoc Committee. And as long as he is the chairman of this committee, the NDDC will not make any presentations here. There is no point of order here, please. I'm just stating our stand here before we start.
Point of order, Chairman.
Point of
The permission was not granted by Chairman.
We were supposed to appear before the committee of the House of Reps investigating said financial recklessness and malfeasance and something. But basically, what the committee was supposed to investigate is missing 40 billion naira that nobody's talking about anymore. And we have absolute respect for the National Assembly. That is why we appeared before the Senate Ad Hoc Committee to investigate the same issues. We made our presentations over 2 days, and we will wait for the outcome of that investigation. However, the committee that was set up in the House of Reps is being chaired by the chairman of the House of Representative Committee on the NDDC, whom the NDDC has severally accused of different things. He cannot be a judge in his own case because we're very sure we'll not have a fair hearing. Yesterday, for reasons beyond our control, we were not able to present ourselves. But the reports that came out of the briefing yesterday had already indicted us. Our heads had been shaved in our absence. In the facts given by the Central Bank and the Accountant General's office in the Senate explained that between October 2019 and 31st of May 2020, 81.5 billion had been spent by the NDDC. Yesterday, according to what was read out by the chairman, the same figure was spent in 4 months by the NDDC, already showing that there's a problem. There's a preconceived effort to portray the management of NDDC in a bad light, and we know we cannot get justice in this thing. So any day a fresh ad hoc committee without anybody who's been accused by the NDDC is set up, the NDDC will appear because we respect the National Assembly, we respect the Senate, we respect the House of Representatives. That when we saw that the committee was insistent that the chairman will continue, we had no options other than to take a leave. We did not disrespect the National Assembly. We asked for permission to leave, and we left. Thank you very much. On the informal sector, because we've always sought for peace, we've voiced our reservations about the leadership of that committee, and somehow, it did not amount to anything. We knew about this chairmanship of the committee when the committees were set up, and we voiced our reservations to the appropriate quarters, but nothing happened. Maybe we didn't put it in writing, but we voiced it. If you attended the hearing by of the Senate's Ad Hoc Committee, the Central Bank and the Accountant General's Office gave accounts of how much money was spent by the two interim management committees. Combined was 81 billion. Out of the 81 billion, 59.1 billion was recorded to have been spent by this particular interim management committee that I had. And in the same report from both agencies, the commission had spent 38.6 billion on projects, road projects and so on. And over 35 billion of this we've published in the newspapers. And none of the contractors have come out to say they did not receive that money. The balance of 20.5 billion covered a wide range of things, from mostly related to staff matters, salaries, historical debts that we inherited. And because the interim management committee was trying to clear backlog of files that have been left untreated, issues that have not been left, that have been left to continue to fester. In the space of time, we have ended up clearing most of this, and we stated this even in the Senate hearing. We've paid back hotel bills that have been there for long, staff duty tour allowances for almost 4 years. Staff had gone out for different things, and they are not being paid. They are not being reimbursed for those. We started clearing those. This hotel that we're staying right now is still being owed 30 million naira. You can ask them on your way out for over 1.5 years. And we'll, by grace of God, we'll take care of that within a few days. All newspapers were being owed, all the hotels, and then apart from that, we've done different interventions. So the nobody can find 40 billion naira missing. We operate accounts only in the central bank, and the accounts there were published, and it was from those things that the investigation and the Senate were based on the account provided by the central bank, item by item, and things were picked out. So there is no 40 billion naira missing. We've stated this over and over. There's no way 40 billion naira can be missing and the Accountant General's office will not flag it off. The Auditor General's office also audits accounts. So let them wait and do the proper auditing. If we are found liable by anything, then they'll know what to do. That's why the National Assembly has the Public Accounts Committee, which looks into all types of expenditure and revenue, and does it mostly as a post-mortem. We've just been here for about 4 months, and we've not even been allowed to sit down to work. We have not given any contract. That's why the report yesterday was very malicious and showed that we had already been indicted for things we've not done. The statements in the e-parliament paper that came from National Assembly was 81 point something billion spent in 4 months without any projects. It's very, very painful that we have paid 38.6 billion of projects we did not initiate. We paid those things to alleviate sufferings. If you go to check the newspapers where we listed the payments, there was payments of somebody that's been owed for about 6 years of 203,000 naira. That's the lowest payment there. There are some of 1 million naira. And that's what we were trying to do, and we're having too much distraction. You can see that all directors are in Abuja for almost 2 weeks now. There's nothing going on in the NDDC. How long shall we continue? We are the most policed commission in this country, and we are not supporting malfeasance or recklessness or corruption. But why this emphasis on Niger Delta Development Commission? Yes, the commission has not reached where it's supposed to reach in terms of service delivery, but it's going to get there. But it is not by bringing the staff every day to Abuja. The expenditure in these past 2 weeks could build a road, I can assure you, of bringing almost 40 people to come and stay in Abuja for 2 weeks. It's not, I think, I don't want to go beyond that, sir. And please, let the questions not be plenty, because we have to be somewhere very soon.